Guys, happy spooky season.
Ooh. Welcome to Beach Cops. Hey, go see The Machine with our buddy Bert Kreischer. It opens today.
In theaters, or weeks ago, if you're listening to this for free.
Or 3 weeks ago. That's a great point. Thank you, Andrew.
No problem.
People are going to be like, hey, you guys are behind the times a little bit.
It'll still be in theaters, right?
Yes, I imagine.
Maybe.
Who knows? It may go. Dude, I watch these things, and my wife said, let's go see it in the theater. I go, it'll be on streamer in 2 weeks. Forget about it.
I know, but have you seen any movies in 4DX?
No. What's that? I've seen it in 4D triple X.
New porno?
No, it's not, but it is a seat that moves with 3D glasses, and it sprays you with water.
Does it have a dildo?
It sprays you.
Every seat has like a water hose.
What are you watching? Squirter the movie?
Just to keep you awake? A couple squirts
No, they
every
do it
now and
anytime
then?
there's a splash on screen. They
How
spray
many
you with
times is
water.
there a splash?
Well, in the Mario movie, there was a ton.
Peaches, peaches,
What?
peaches,
Have you
peaches,
seen it?
peaches. I did see it. Did you like it?
I liked it, yeah.
I thought it was all right. I didn't love it.
I would say
I thought it was good.
I give it a B minus.
It was very like straightforward. Very
It was
kind of a
incredibly
simple
straightforward.
plot.
I think this is my personal opinion
Peaches.
that this may have been an AI generated script that was just dusted up a little bit or tweaked a little bit.
Controversial.
I doubt it. I think it's just
Has all the
written
hallmarks
by the
of
numbers.
boring. But then again,
Unlike all the great Hollywood movies that are
absolutely correct.
made over
All
$1 billion.
I stand corrected, O'Neill.
Over $1 billion.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I thought it was good. I thought it was cool. I wouldn't see it again. But
They
I'm
also
glad I saw
crammed
it.
like all the Mario stuff, and you know what I mean. Like they
Yeah,
had like
yeah,
Mario Kart. I thought they should have just kind of stuck.
I'm glad they had Mario. I would have been pissed if there was no Mario Kart in the movie where my seat moves. You know.
Oh yeah. Where do you go to see that?
I went to AMC.
Local fair?
The thing that was hilarious is there's a dude next to us.
Yeah, but why? Okay, what are they going to use the water spray for in the future?
Man, movies have water spray all the time. Avatar.
What, Jungle Book, the movie ride?
Dude, yeah.
Vineyards is concerned that the seats would be moldy.
Well, I don't think
true,
they got
too.
moldy.
Yeah, how
It's
much
like a bathtub toy
How much
for
water
kids.
they spray?
There's
Like a
a smoke
super
machine,
soaker?
too. There's a smoke
Okay, hold
machine.
on. You're scooping over something.
Just
I
a
need to
quick
know the
spritz.
logistics.
It goes. Psst.
Where's it coming from?
Every seat,
There's a panel with air sprayer and a water sprayer.
every seat has a person with a hose. They stand right
That'd
next
be
to
so
you.
crazy.
What if you
Creating
look?
so many jobs?
What if it's the hose isn't a hose at all? It's just a dude drinking water with a big hog pissing on you.
Well, that's for a movie with people pissing.
Could I see this going this route?
Listen, I don't understand why this.
It's always like a guy pees on me or an uncle fucks me, and then it's listen. Let's get back to brass
Jordan N
tacks.
says every seat has a dunk tank.
Is that Jordan N?
That would be awesome. They did not, but they had a smoke machine in the thing.
What if they have a pie machine that just slaps with pies every time somebody in a movie gets hit
What
with a
kind
pie?
of pie are we talking?
Cream pie.
What about a banana cream
A bunch
pie?
of guys jizz in the pie and then it's smashed in your
There we go.
Is it distracting to watch because there's so much going on all around you?
This smoke machine was a little
It's
distracting.
like every seat obviously has all this stuff.
Oh, and they pump smells in too.
Smell-o-vision?
Yeah. Because
It's
when
back?
when they were going through the garden, they pumped some kind of green smelling stuff in.
This reminds me of that
then-
child's toy where you crank it, you can ring a bell, you can spin a
It
thing.
is like that.
It's too much.
And then for whenever there was like they were around volcanoes or anything, they put a thing in that smelled like charcoal.
yeah, but the problem with it is now they're just going to write shit so they can utilize the contraptions that they have built into the
fucking
seat.
great idea. Because
I know, but it's not
loved
going
that
to be.
experience.
It's not going to be anything pertaining to the plot.
Who gives
They're
a
like,
shit,
we need
dude?
to have a volcano.
You
Gotta
know
have
we're
a
going
water
to disagree
thing.
on this. You're Mr. Ingredients, okay? Good
Yeah.
ingredients.
You're like, give me the nacho cheese.
I want the nacho cheese of movies.
you want the
okay?
smoke and you want the spritzing.
You just want a smoky water movie that just like just go to a water park.
Well, I didn't have to. I got to see a movie with my family.
You could go to the water park with your family.
Yeah, but I don't have to wait in line.
This is stupid.
How much
It's not
is it?
stupid,
How
it's
much is
great.
it jostling you around?
A good bit, dude.
You have to be
There was a
concerned
guy
about
next to
whiplash?
us who I think bought the whole row because he didn't want anyone to sit next to him.
Well, and he weighed 3,000 pounds.
He was a bigger guy. He also had a full foot-long sandwich that he bought at the concessions and a whole thing of popcorn. And when the thing was jumping around, he was like, "Oh my god!" Like popcorn and pieces of sandwich.
Do they tell you what's
going
about to happen?
everywhere? They do not fucking tell you shit. They want you to buy those sandwiches. And
No, they don't tell you though that you're gonna get juiced on and you're gonna get.
You can
fogged
turn
and-
off the juice on. There's a button on your seat that turns
how
off
much
the
was
water
the
spray.
ticket?
$20 a person, I think.
That's it.
Yeah.
Seems weird though to go there and then turn the juice off. Like you're there for the
I was
juice.
there for the juice.
You know what I mean? It seems like if you go, well, I guess if you go there unintentionally.
Bring the juice is what I said.
You had a T-shirt on. You chanting.
Free the juice.
They say in or now in like dramas and stuff when if there's like a woman on screen and she's being beaten by like her husband, then
And the blood's
your
spraying.
chair's gonna rattle. and,
That'd
like-
be so distasteful, but so hilarious.
Shartner Beef Song says Andrew wants the pizza seasoning of movies, all that big pizza flavor with none of the calories.
Oh yeah,
It's true.
yeah. You're like, I don't want to learn anything. I don't want to expand my horizons. I just want my seat to shake, and I want to get sprayed in the face with water while I watch a piece of shit that was catered to my seat.
I'll go sit behind you, shake your seat when necessary, and I'll give you some water.
Someone
dude.
did that to me when I went to see Star Wars with Baby Yoda, or not Baby Yoda, regular Yoda.
Old man Yoda.
Was fighting with the lightsaber in the theater. My roommate was behind me. He was kicking me with every move.
Did you like it?
I did kind of like it.
It was kind of an introduction
I did kinda like
into
it.
this technology for you. You guys may have accidentally invented it.
Yeah.
Well, somebody, your other friends in front of you, farting in your face to smell like Yoda's fucking clothes, because you know those things smelled like shit.
Farmer Rich said,
I won't have you talk shit about Yoda, dude.
I love Yoda, but his clothes smelled like shit.
I hate that you
He's
said
900
that.
years old.
Yeah, and he's been wearing the same robe.
you know he doesn't wear deodorant. It's kind of a hippie.
He doesn't need to. He uses salt crystal.
Dude, he's dressed in a burlap sack.
Okay.
He smells like shit.
Probably airing out his...
He lives in a
He
swampy.
lives in a marsh.
You don't think he's got healthy duties that are just fine?
I'm saying his clothes smell like shit. He lives in a musty swamp.
I don't think he has more than one robe. I think it's just that
Nope.
one robe.
I think he probably smells fine.
No, didn't you
Okay?
see? Do you see this scene? There was a deleted scene that George Lucas shot, and it's Luke going into Yoda's closet to see if he has more clothes.
And
he goes,
he's
"This is
looking
it."
through the coat hangers.
He goes, "This is it." He goes, "What outfit I have?"
Yeah.
And it smells like shit.
Just
What
like
are you gonna wash it? Swamp water?
just like Jay Leno I am.
maybe he goes
like
to
denim.
a dry cleaner nearby.
Maybe.
Dude, that would be. And the dry cleaner's using crusty swamp water.
I'm saying if I'm going out to see a movie in the theater, I want my seat to shake around and for it to be like a bunch of bullshit.
What if you had a fist underneath it that just punches you in the asshole?
I would take that too.
You're like, oh,
There
whoa.
should be like a compartment where you open it up and it's a mystery snack. Could be something good. Could be something terrible.
Oh, you can't see
that'd
it.
be great. You have to commit to eating it. I
You
used to-
sign a contract that you'll at least take a few bites.
I used to order the mystery flavor at this wing place, Wing Zone in Columbia, South Carolina.
and
had
they, what
mystery
they
flavor.
decide?
Yeah,
Does that mean could it be bad or?
yeah, it was often bad.
Oh,
It
like
often tasted
Like an experimental flavor, and then if people like it, they
would just
put it on the menu.
Usually, it was just they'd suicide the wings, so they do it in every single type of flavor.
You're like, this sucks.
I loved
Gotcha.
it. I did love
Do
it.
you know what would be awesome?
have
What
bad
I would
diarrhea.
do if I knew you were coming to my movie theater, I'd put a hammer that swings down and then hits you. Swings down, and hits you in the back of the head.
Why wouldn't you get like a bunch of guys to wait up in the wings and jump out
Beat the
and
fuck out of you.
You could see Home Alone and get
Dude,
paint cans to the
Dude,
face.
Honestly,
Hammer in the back of the head.
If I was getting padded paint cans to the face in Home Alone,
You're
I would fucking love that shit,
like
dude.
plush, like stuffed animal
Dude,
paint
it'd be
cans.
amazing.
You're part of the problem. Every movie now is going to be designed to have your seat be incorporated into it, and they're all going to suck.
Yeah, okay, great.
Because you got to go where the story takes you.
Yeah, and where the story takes
You
me is
can't
my
just-
seat going, "Ree, whoa, whoa.
More seat stuff.
Andrew's like, I like the movie, but the seat action wasn't. It
The
wasn't,
seat
wasn't
action-
where it should have been.
Movie was spectacular, but I give it a 0 because it didn't incorporate the seat at
If
all.
the seat action is subpar, I'm getting a refund.
I was like,
I'm
it was
walking out.
great. 12 Angry Men. Fantastic movie.
I
Didn't move my seat
would never watch 12 Angry Men in 4DX.
with your seat.
What the fuck?
He goes, didn't incorporate the seat enough.
Henry Fonda's coming right at me.
I would watch Apocalypse Now in 4DX.
How would you
with the
incorporate
smoke
the
screen?
seat? The smoke, yes, but how would you incorporate the seat and the water?
They're flying the choppers.
It'd be a lot of gunfire by your head.
Yeah, and whenever they're running through the jungle or whatever, getting shot at.
When the boat is going across the river,
and they'd be spraying water.
when they're water skiing.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
See?
And then what would you do? What if they sprayed real napalm on you?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, it fucking burns.
And they're like, you want that experience.
I don't want that experience. I want the 4DX Apocalypse Now.
What about when he Duval says, I love the smell of napalm in the morning?
They would
smell it.
They'd spray the charcoal smell.
They'd have to get some kind of
Cinnamon
smell.
rolls.
It smells like gasoline.
Does it? Then they spray a gasoline smelling.
Also, how great would it be when they're dropping bombs on the village? You get a heat. The heater is
did
blowing.
have heat stuff.
No way.
Yeah, that little fans.
That was
do
just a
hot
guy
stuff.
farting near you.
Did it burn your eyebrows?
No, but it was awesome.
It was that fat guy that bought the whole front
When you
row.
get close to the
he was
lava,
giving off a lot of body
When you lean
heat.
close to the lava, you could feel the heat coming on you a little bit.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
I have a feeling that like 30% of this is stuff you're imagining.
Did you watch this at home?
You're suggestible, and you're like, "Oh, I feel the heat."
No,
And
but-
everyone's like, "There's no heat."
No, but during COVID,
And when it got cold, there was air conditioning.
during COVID, we turned our couch into a raft. Winnie and I did.
Yeah.
And we put on.
You flooded your apartment?
We put on a going down the was the Grand Canyon Rapids.
Oh, on the TV?
Yeah, on the TV and pretended we were doing
That's
it.
cool.
Dude. It was the shit with brooms
That's cool.
as paddles.
This is why you get ads for.
Tammy did not like it.
Why? She didn't want to get on the raft?
She did it for a little bit. And she
I would always be pushing it. If I was my wife, I'd always be like, "Oh, you fell off," and I'd push her off the raft.
Did you guys make it down safely?
Yeah, we did.
That's good.
What class rapids? Did you guys start off easy or did you jump right in?
It varies. It was an overnight.
No, I know, but what did you
had to
go?
camp?
Did you go
Yeah.
class 4 or something right off the
I
bat?
think it was class 4.
Yeah,
right
that's
on that.
stupid. Why would you do that? You're gonna get hurt.
Well,
You have no experience and you're jumping right into a class 4.
now I can handle it because I've
You
watched.
think
it
you're
on
a class 4
TV.
broom, whitewater rapids to it?
What are you teaching your daughter? Jump right into the hardest thing possible?
I wanted to get the cardboard things where you can put your cell phone in that mode on YouTube and then you can look around and see everything.
You mean the virtual
360?
reality?
Yeah,
Why don't you get the goggle? Yeah.
because you can do it with your cell phone too.
Those things are awesome, but they're only good. I used it for about 20 minutes and I never used it again.
Yeah.
It does look awesome, but it gives you a headache.
I used to play the Virtual
me a
Boy. I'd
headache.
rent it from Blockbuster. I'd play it until I'd throw up and my eyes would be crossed for 2 hours.
I told you, Red Band. Red Band put on one of those VR goggles for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, I did this yesterday and I'm still fucked up because I think it fucked up my brain.
Yeah.
Because you're only supposed to wear them for like 20 minutes, aren't you?
I don't know. I don't know the rules.
He
of
wore them
the
all day
goggles.
and he goes, I think my brain's fucked up.
There are no rules.
So I don't know. I don't know if it's good for you.
People was going to send me free headband.
And what'd you say?
Free
No
virtual
thanks.
Things. And then she said, no, I won't do it now.
Why? What did you do?
Took it away.
Did you make her mad?
Yeah, I guess so.
You'd be watching porno.
I wouldn't watch porno, and I don't need. Nah.
Yeah, you would.
What I like is different now.
What does that mean?
I know a guy who uses it for the porno.
I
He
like.
loves it.
Did it all
I
for
just
the
like.
porno.
I think I just like gifs. Porno gifs.
Red gifts?
Yeah.
15 seconds of fucking.
I love it. There's something about it that's classier to me.
By the way, when people took it back, you mean you didn't hit the buy button on Amazon?
Hi, baby.
Aaron,
Like,
you know
wow, they
this.
took it away from me.
I think Aaron, I don't know if you know this or not, but there's this person named Peepa that no one's ever met or ever heard from, and so we think that
talked to Andrew.
it's a split personality that Andrew has. It lives in his head.
I can't confirm or deny that.
Are you like the little boy from The Shining? You're like the little boy that lives in my mouth, Peepa.
Or the kid from what's it with Bruce Willis?
Sixth Sense?
Yeah, the guy in the
Haley?
Yeah.
Guy
I was
that-
about to say The Shining.
While you were doing this whitewater rafting with your daughter, did you ever put on the River Wild just so you know what it felt like to hang out with Kevin Bacon for a while?
Kevin
No.
Bacon, dude. You don't want that was bacon. That's bad bacon.
Bad bacon.
What about
He's a bad man.
What
in
about
that.
Deliverance?
John C. Riley, though. Great movie with John C.
We
Riley.
put on A River Runs Through It, and then I pretended that I was killed by people I owed gambling money to.
What about Cool Runnings? You guys could have gone Bob's.
Well, there was barely a river in that. They just fish in that river.
Maybe my dad's favorite movie.
Cool Runnings?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I would not have guessed that.
He loves it.
That's a
He quotes it all the time.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It's
He's like,
crazy.
here's something you might not believe. Jamaica, we got a monster.
He's always
That's his
like,
favorite quote.
when I used to get nervous, I'd call him before I was doing when I first started doing stand-up. I get nervous. He'd be like, "Feel the rhythm, feel the." He'd do the thing, Cool Runnings thing.
That'd be a good movie to watch with the vibrating chair.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
You should make your dad one.
Dude, he loved it. We've said this on Boner City, but I think it was one of the most genuine things I've ever seen in my life when we saw it in the theater, and they were doing real good in the Olympics. And then the announcer's like, "Where are these guys? Where did these guys come from?" And then they all say, "Jamaica!" And my dad stood up and shouted, "Jamaica!" No, yeah, he was like,
Did your dad book
he
a trip?
loved it.
Did he
dude.
book a trip to Jamaica
Oh, my
to
God.
see the homeland?
I don't think so, but he loved that movie.
You think that's his, he's like that? Why is he still mad that it didn't win any Oscars?
I don't know. I don't know if he ever thought he could have hope for it winning Oscars, but
He wasn't that delusional.
he does talk about that movie all the time.
Does he have the poster?
He's waiting for the sequel.
Why don't you get him
or
the
the
movie?
the
prequel.
soundtrack, though.
Why don't you give him the movie poster for Father's Day or something?
Oh, I could get one of the guys to sign it because he does camera operating at a
We could
place.
Wait, sign it.
One of the guys that was in it is a camera operator now?
Yeah, for commercial auditions.
Oh.
Really? Who? Which one?
One of the guys.
Dougie Doug?
I don't remember. If I pull up the cast, I can.
I'm going to say Dougie Doug, not a camera operator at auditions.
When I saw Mario, there was a group who came in a little late, 6 adults, 1 kid.
Uh-huh.
And it's one of a theater, all these theaters now you can get it, drinks, and they're really boozing it up hard.
Yeah.
Super loud, not even watching the movie.
Yeah.
An Asian woman stood up in the middle. I was in the back. Stood up in the middle of the theater, gave an aggressive shh, super pissed.
Did it work or no?
It kind of worked, not really.
I feel like 80% of the time it just makes the situation worse.
So this is why I go 40X, because those motherfuckers would puke and then they would leave. Okay.
They also ordered a ton of food, so the
Yeah.
people had to and the people bring it to you, so they're standing up in front,
ruining it.
who? Oh, I had that. What the fuck is
The drinking too. The drinking, you can't have that, dude.
No.
When are you gonna go to a packed theater on a Friday?
That's why you guys are suckers for not seeing things in 40X. Okay.
And it's a kids movie.
You're getting the
you need to go
peasant
drink for
experience.
Mario.
yeah.
Wait, the peasant experience doesn't have food and drinks.
Yes, it does.
No, 40X has food and drinks too.
Yeah, I know, but only fools get them. Okay.
You're such a fucking
And so they'll be punished.
fuck out of here.
They will be punished.
I was drinking out of a cooler I brought. I wasn't paying the theater price.
You think they're gonna be? You think they're gonna get sick from drinking and riding the fucking chairs?
Yeah, I do. I think they're going to spill their shitty nachos all over themselves too.
They were driving me fucking nuts. I was like, shut the fuck
That's why you
up.
want to get those motherfuckers in 40X, so they'll be like, "This is bullshit."
Do you work for 40X? What the fuck are you doing?
Hey, the D is
You're
to
just
win.
like 40X, bro. You'll end all your problems.
Every time I'm into something, someone accuses me of working for that thing
But
because they won't shut up about it.
He's going to where they serve you food.
They serve you food at 40X. It just punishes the fool.
He goes, is that what it says?
I would pay for a stripped down movie. No food. No.
You can still get it. You got to find the right theater where it's just you go in and sit in a chair.
Yeah, that's what I want.
I went on a date with this girl once in Chicago, and she said that she got movie tickets for me. She didn't tell me what the movie was. She said it was going to be a really good documentary, and then she had like these 2 big things of popcorn and all this candy and sodas and stuff, and then we sat down. And do you know what that documentary was?
What?
It was about the fucking lynching of Emmett Till.
Oh, that's a good one.
So I'm sitting there with candy and popcorn, and fucking everyone's looking at us like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" Like
you
we
didn't
can't
know?
eat candy and popcorn where the killing of Emmett Till.
You
What the
imagine like a
fuck?
dramatic scene where they have a dramatization. They just hear you fucking.
Well, she was not. She was completely unbothered by it, just eating
Yeah,
popcorn being like, "Oh, this is so sad," and I was like, "What the fuck?
fucking disgusting.
What the fuck is wrong with you?"
You just
My
hear
seat's barely moving.
people are crying.
When's the smoke machine gonna kick on?
Where's the water coming?
You literally have people crying, and you just hear. Dude, that would be
made me
great.
fucking ashamed.
Well, good for you.
Were they like, wait, you guys aren't bringing this into the Emmett Till documentary, are you?
No.
I hope Tarantino doesn't fuck up my local movie. He bought my local movie theater. The one
How
I
could he
walked to.
possibly fuck it up?
It was supposed to open it 2 years ago, and I don't know what they're doing with it.
Well, he's probably putting in 40X seats.
It's the greatest movie theater in Los Angeles.
He is the one
It would
on.
be if
You
Yeah.
can walk.
40X.
Two people can walk by you without you getting up in front.
he is the
Oh,
one
that's
on.
perfect.
What street is that? Is it Santa Monica or Melrose? The other theater.
Beverly.
Oh, Beverly.
Dude, you can literally. I think it used to be at one point. I think it was a porn theater. So like, there's a ton of space in front of
Jizz
you,
all
so
over.
people.
Sticky floors are still.
No, so people can get down and blow you and
Yeah.
have room.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
So that's why they took the seats out.
Yeah.
No, that's true. It's
They,
true.
they have
You think I'm lying?
They took out
I don't
a
think you're
row
lying.
for jerk for cum shots
Yeah.
Oh,
for distance.
You love it. You wish that you would have grown up during the porn theater boom.
there were porn theaters in Chicago.
No. But when they were like really popular. Regular folks used to go to see a porno.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
parents in the 70s were like, what do you want to see? And you're like, well, you know,
Probably
I don't
this
know.
porno.
Yeah. We have 3 pornos to choose from.
Yeah, I think that's what most people's parents said in the
Want to
70s.
see ET or you want to go to that porno?
Or do you want to see Eat Me?
I couldn't deal with having to see a guy get his dick sucked and then fuck a pussy and then fuck a butthole and be like still in the theater.
Sitting through a whole porno
Yeah.
would be not good.
No.
I used to have a bit about the old porn theater.
What'd you say?
Like, I've never been sitting at home watching a porn on my computer and been like, oh, I bet this was so much better in the theater.
That's a good
How'd
bet.
I miss this?
That's a good bet.
Thanks, buddy.
I
Would you,
talked
would you
about.
go with,
Thanks, buddy.
Would you go with tons of popcorn and candy?
I could go and do a porno with popcorn and candy.
You'd have like a hot pocket, and like a Dr Pepper.
What if a machine
You know, hot
comes
pocket
out?
is a sad thing to bring into a porno theater. Imagine a guy with a hot pocket in his sleeve. He's like blowing on it because it's too hot.
He's like it's fitting.
What if a machine came out and fucked you?
That'd be great. You've talked about this idea before.
No, I know,
40X
but-
sex chair.
But what
40
if it
sex
got?
Oh, 40 sex chair?
chair. You're like, whoa, sucking me off.
What if it got? What if it started doing it and you're like, oh, they didn't clean this one out, and then all of a sudden it starts getting like crazy, and it's
You're
like,
like-
stop.
And you're like, who cares if they cleaned it out or not?
Oh, nobody cleaned this out. Don't care anymore.
Already involved.
Vineyard already mentioned it, but a Sibian in every seat.
Could you guys handle it? Sitting on a Sibian for an hour and a half?
Sitting on one right now.
Talk about the shaking of the seat. And then it would squirt you. You'd be like, "Oh, I said I was a man looking for a woman to squirt on
A
me."
warman. This guy said, I'm a man looking for a warman.
The body of a worm, the torso of a woman.
It's the body of a
so
Mormon,
sexy.
and it's the head of a worm.
Head of a worm, body of a
Mormon.
woman, tits of a worm,
It's a Mormon.
Tits of a worm.
pussy of a worm.
You got a hangover? Just drink some of the tits of the worm.
No, it's the body of a worm and the pussy of a Mormon.
Okay, and it's called a warman.
It's called
Yeah.
it's called soaking.
What if you could hit a button, you could have the guy come in your face with like tapioca pudding or something.
Yeah, they make dildos now that you can fill with jizz that shoot.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a long time. He's doing pornos. It'd be
Shoot.
like some big giant load. It was clearly a fake cock.
Yeah. That's always
So,
disappointing when you find
You're a
that
little
out.
behind the times on the new porn inventions.
Yeah, well, you lived in a motel that fucking...
Down by the river, literally.
That focused
You had
on
to-
porno
You had to
inventions.
switch on the porno channel,
Yeah.
so you knew all
It wasn't a
about that
porno channel. It was porno movies.
How many movies?
Hundreds of movies in the basement in a box.
I remember we stayed
Cardboard box.
halfway to Disney World when I was a little kid.
Your
We
dad would
stayed
stop at a porn theater and be
stayed
like,
at-
I gotta,
Kids, hold on for a few hours.
your mom and I want to go see a movie.
How did I not see this coming?
Go to sleep.
No, your dads went to the movie theaters with the pornos, and I'm not my dad.
My dad did. He went with his buddies.
That's so crazy. Watching a porno with your buddies. I remember doing that in middle school, being like, "What are we doing?"
Weird.
Yeah, it gets to the point where you're like, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this anymore.
It seemed good on paper.
Yeah.
Where would you stop halfway to Disney?
We stopped at this shitty motel, and it had a porno thing that you could unlock.
Yeah.
But it played the preview for free.
And it
You
was
know?
full everything.
Yeah.
We
was it
just like-
Swedish erotica?
You guys should all check out the pool. Like,
It was this movie. Maybe we can find it. It was called Sex and the Other Woman. And I remember
Say that 800 titles have come up with that.
and I remember like being intrigued by it, and I kept like putting it back on to that channel.
Wait, and
like,
your parents
to
were
the
in the
trailer for it, and they would be and they'd be like, "Get it." I was a little kid, you know.
Your dad's like, all you kids get outside for 8 minutes.
And then when we went as we were going to sleep, I kept asking my dad what that movie was about. And he's like, "I'll tell you later." And then
He's like, it's about bobsledding in Jamaica.
Can we call him now and say, hey, you told me later. It's been 40 years.
and then right as we were falling asleep, I remember going, "What are condoms?" And then because I saw like a thing for condoms outside of the room, you know, and my dad was like, "I'll tell you tomorrow." And then my mom was like, "This is not a good motel."
Your dad was like, we're going to come here every year.
Your mom's like, let's get to Disney now.
Yeah.
I didn't know what condoms were either. And I asked my family in a car ride. It was brought up. And I go, what are condoms? And they're like, don't worry about it. And I go, you mean condominiums?
I would get them confused with condoms.
And then everyone laughed at me. And then no one ever told me. And then I never used condoms.
maybe
you-
that's
but you-
why I hated condoms too.
But you do own a few condominiums.
No, my parents said what you do. Condoms are for after you've been raw dogging a chick for about 15 minutes, and then you want to put it on.
What's the point after that?
You haven't put on a condom right before you bust a load?
I never do. If I'm already in there,
Unbelievable.
raw dogging, what's the point?
Because no pregnancy.
That's like eating a cold hamburger, and the last bite you put it in the microwave to heat it up.
okay.
You're like, what's the point, man? I ate the cold
So let me get
hamburger.
this straight. Fucking without a condom is a cold hamburger.
I'm just saying, there's no point to it.
I mean, you could pull out with less work.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
It's more work. You have to unwrap something. You put it on.
No, but no. Because
Yeah,
I
you
can't trust
stop.
myself pulling out sometimes. You know?
You're like, damn it.
You're weak, dude.
I'm not weak.
You're weak.
I'm just horny. All right?
You got it. But pulling it out, also, if
Because this is what he does. I go, because you
One
get that
more.
feeling, you're like,
one more.
was that a little bit of cum?
No.
oh,
I'm
you
good.
got to
that
time
a
it
little bit of cum?
perfectly. Also,
No,
if
my
you get
dick
a
is still
good,
hard, so I
if
don't
you
think it
get
was cum.
someone that will just grab your dick right as soon as it pulls out and just fucking jerk it hard,
Yeah.
it's great.
Okay, it's okay. That's okay.
Depends what you're looking for.
The timing.
Do you want kids? Or
The timing is hard. I've gotten better with it because that's what we do. That's what the wife and I do.
Oh, I'm
know.
like on top of it.
But in my 20s, the timing was not great.
Oh, 20s
I'd either
is a
pull it out
disaster.
way too early and be jacking off for like 10 minutes. Like, that shit sucks. You've been fucking a pussy. You pull out, and then she's like, yeah. Then you're just like, yeah.
But have
for
you ever
10 minutes.
have you ever started over? I've done it where I go way too early. We got to reset.
No.
Motor goes down. Get a new one. Start the fucking again.
Couldn't start it over because she could see the pre-cum. So she was like, no, you can't put that back
Well,
in.
the pre-cum's always there. As
Wait,
soon as
we
the boater shows
we
up.
got a major tip here.
What is it?
Never before heard. Poot up says leave it in. It feels oh so good.
What a fucking great sex tip. What was his name again?
His name is Poot Up, but it shed a whole
Hey, thanks, Puno. That was a fantastic sex tip.
shed a lot of new light on it for me. I never thought of it.
Dude, I'm going to try that tonight.
Dude.
I think he might be onto something. I think blowing loads in a raw pussy might be real great.
We'll see. We'll see.
Dude,
I don't know.
Talk about a sex master.
This is the guy they base Masters of Sex off of.
Man, is this who are those couples that studied? They were at Indiana University.
That's the Masters of Sex.
Kinsey.
Masters and Johnson or
Kinsey.
Kinsey. What are you on the Kinsey scale? Do you know?
What does that mean?
You want to take the test?
I weigh 130 pounds.
What is it?
so-
You're 131 pounds on the Kinsey scale. That sounds like Beetlejuice.
I've gone full Beetlejuice mode in my brain.
What is the Kinsey scale?
It's a scale of your sexuality.
Oh, yours.
Oh,
you
to
must have
see
broken.
whether-
You must have broken the.
You're
scale.
right in the middle.
No, I wasn't right in the middle. I'm actually below straight bisexual. You know,
More on the homosexual side.
you always think so.
No, I'm just asking.
No, I'm more on the straight side. I've never almost wrecked my car looking at a dude, okay? But when chicks
You're
have
like,
those
but I have
butt cheeks-
crashed my bicycle trying to suck a guy on the handlebar.
Is that one of the questions? Like, you ever almost wrecked your car looking at a dude? No.
Have you ever crashed on your skateboard looking at a man or a woman?
I would say I'm only as gay as a kind of horny, boring straight woman, okay, is for dudes, okay?
So that's super gay.
That's not super gay.
Oh no, I mean she's a
I need
horny, boring
the
straight
penis
woman
to be
one-
clean. I need them to be washed. I'm not going to
This
eat
guy
dirty
goes.
ass.
He goes. Here are my basic requirements. That should be everyone's basic requirements.
But I don't have those requirements for chicks.
So you're saying
fucking slop down
You're
and
saying
fucking-
if
you're the
you were-
opposite.
If you
Yeah.
were fully gay, you're like, I don't give a fuck what's on that dick. I'm gonna fuck it and I'm gonna suck it.
Yeah, dude, you don't know.
So he goes.
You don't know the culture. You don't know. There's some gay guys.
I'm a dude.
There are guys who are into man smells and they are into nasty
I'm
shit,
sure,
dude.
just like there's dudes that are into nasty shit on chicks.
Yeah, that's me. But what I'm saying is, I'm not into that nasty shit with dudes.
So you want a dirty, nasty woman, but when you're fucking dudes, you want a clean dude in a suit.
Yes, exactly.
So that's just a preference.
I'll take
Not-
a clean lady. I'm saying that I will be horny for a dirty, nasty butt. too,
Yeah, but
of
if you see a
woman.
clean-shaven guy who's wearing a sign that says "Just washed my dick," you're like, "Ooh, that looks good."
Just watch my dick is all I need to know. You know.
okay.
Full Spaker said, and I can only not help but read this in John Little voice. Are you telling me DeWitt has never eaten man ass?
I've eaten man ass, but it's got to be so clean because it's gross as fuck.
Like someone's cleaning it while you're doing it?
It's so gross.
Go through a car wash?
Disgusting, guys.
Is that your
buttholes
problem?
are
Is that
so
why you're
disgusting.
like? It might be why you want steak with nacho cheese on it because you're like, it tastes too good. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve a good
think I
steak.
didn't deserve this guy's asshole? Is that what you're trying to say?
That's why you're not doing it.
What kind of fucking thing is that to say?
It's
Guys have different buttholes, man. They got it. There's things they do.
Break it down. Acting like we're not guys.
I can
Acting
break
like
it-
we're not guys.
Are you saying they're all different or they're different from women?
They're different from.
Why
women.
do you treat us like we're not guys? We know exactly. All guys think
Okay,
the same.
So
it doesn't matter what
tell
your
me about how
sexual
not to get duty on your
orientation
tongue
is.
looking at guys' butthole.
What's it, pop quiz?
Don't do it. How about that?
You
Pencils
Dennis
down.
Hopper from Speed?
Clear your desks, please.
Pop quiz, hot shot. Tell me this.
I'm saying that dudes' buttholes are grosser than ladies' buttholes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I know. I have a dude's butthole.
Yeah. Okay.
But I bet there's a lady out there who's got a dude-like butthole.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, that
but-
homeless chick when we delivered groceries who came in and wasn't wearing underwear, bent
spread her
over.
cheeks.
It looked like, oh, dude, have you ever seen like, dreads?
The best part about this, if you're listening, O'Neill's got like a wistful smile on his face of memories of yore.
Have you ever seen like a homeless dude who has dreads unintentionally?
Yeah, she had
That's
dreaded
what
ass.
her butthole and pussy look like.
Ah,
You would have loved it.
I would not have loved.
You loved a
that.
dirty. Why are we even doing this? We're going down the same road we always go down.
I'm not talking about that kind of thing. Okay, I'm trying to tell you the difference. Why I'm not 100% bisexual. I'm just horny. Okay.
What percentage though are you? 51% straight,
I don't know.
49.
I would say 69%.
It
Straight.
doesn't break it down.
And 420%.
This test doesn't break it down for you.
I would be a Kinsey scale 2. I think
What's that?
that has done stuff with dudes.
Wasn't Kinsey into
Not
dudes
not his
too?
primary thing. I think it wasn't his primary thing.
Aaron, what are you on the scale?
I'm basic as shit.
Said like softball and basic.
He's like,
sexual.
I just want the guy to lay on his stomach, and I'll just missionary.
And then I'll lay on top of him like a mommy and daddy.
just basic shit.
We do some kiss butt, kiss penis. Get the fuck out of there.
I got a quick update. Hold this thought for a second.
right.
Big Farmer Rich, your future employer,
Current employer.
said, "Good news. One of our farm managers caught his arm in a spreader. So we have an opening immediately. P.S. He only lost 3 fingers. So
Wait, cheek spreader?
You could step right in.
Cheek spreader. He spread his butt cheeks so far apart he lost 3 fingers.
Or maybe he spread some other guy's ass and he put his arm in and got clinched up.
I think he spread them so far apart. The cheek spreader.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm proud. I think that's good.
Are you going to take the job? You could go right in.
Yeah, I already took the job.
I saw a hiring sign at Carl's Jr. It said hiring on the spot. You can go in right off the street, step back behind the counter. That's unreal.
They don't even. You just keep. There's a line that says for new future employees. It just walks you all the way in the back and walks you to a closet, put on a uniform, and then
That is
when you're ordering, like you want to come back here, do a little.
that's
work?
pretty fucking awesome, though. If you need a job that day,
Yeah,
you're like, I'm working.
go right on back.
I'm fucking
So
working.
you're in there, zero training.
That would be crazy.
No, but that,
I mean, they must train you while
but
you're
they
there.
Pay
Like-
you to train.
They use AI to train you while you're there.
You're like, ChatGPT, how do I flip this?
You
burger?
have ordered 1 burger.
Are you that guy?
Corn Hogger here at Carl's Jr.
I mean, can you tell the difference?
You sounded better than that.
Yeah, you got
You have added 1 soda to your shopping cart.
Wait, what was I saying? Wait,
think-
that was you?
Dude, it's more like this. Hey, can I take your order? And they're like, is this a robot? Yeah, it's a robot. Come around, show me your big greasy tits.
They're not coming for my job. I'm coming for their job.
Yeah, that'd be great. And this guy,
Standing ovation.
dude, that guy needs to be.
There's
Corn
another,
Hogger needs to be kicked in the dick for reporting on that.
Yeah.
there was another guy there who was trying to do sex talk. That was his thing.
Was he?
What are you guys wearing?
Yeah, that would be funny. Because for about 30% of people, they think it's funny, and then
You would be
if you're in the
fired.
wrong place, they would be so mad at you.
How big are your tits? Tell
Oh,
me.
that'd be crazy. All right, so that's 1 Diet Coke. So how big are your tits?
Excuse me?
So you're gonna get the jalapeno burger with the extra wet pussy, I assume.
You may not want to have anal later tonight with that meal.
People pull around the
There's gonna be
front.
shit all over your husband's penis.
People
If you're
pull
married,
around.
if you're not, maybe my penis.
And they're like, that was you? And he's like, yeah, it was me.
It was me the whole time.
That was you! Why would anyone say that? Just because they were saying dirty stuff. The whole point was the guy tried to sound like a robot before. It's not like, what the fuck, O'Neill? What the fuck is wrong with you? That was you.
Maybe they want to hook up, and they're concerned it wasn't you.
A guy's like just super rude. He goes, yeah, fine, I got your fucking order. And then he pulls up the window. That was you?
Yeah, that was me.
Every single thing. And O'Neill's like, how are you talking to me here? Where the voice was coming out of the speaker over there.
You're the one that wants to suck my dick and eat my ass? That was you?
How many people you got in that car?
And they start laughing.
how many people in that car over 18?
And then Corn Hogger comes and goes, he is having sex with you.
Shut up! Oh my God!
Meet the fast food worker who's also a sex worker.
The way he started Corn Hogger's story. Did you hear that, Danish? That's not. They've never started a story that way.
They start him.
He is talking sexy.
He's talking sexy to you, and you can't believe it's him.
I feel like you may have never watched the news or gone to a
I haven't seen the news in 15 years,
Wait,
probably.
were you the same guy talking sexy to me? Same.
He is the one
Maybe,
who says the dirty things at the thing.
maybe a combination of hello, I want to eat your pussy.
Oh, like,
sex robot.
so they pulls up. He goes, "Who said that dirty thing to me?" He goes, "That was a robot."
Who said that dirty thing to me?
It was a robot.
What kind of rube is pulling up to the drive-thru window demanding to know who said that shit to him?
That's who said that sexy thing to me. And then
That's a new game show. Who said that sexy thing to me? You have to guess.
I'd be like,
That's a great game show.
I'd point to the guy on the milkshakes and go, I don't know, I think it was that guy.
Do you have a dick or a pussy?
How big is it? Talk to me about it.
Describe it to me.
By the way,
I came back just to talk to him again.
Oh, we love it. My whole family loves it.
By the way, if you guys don't know this or not, these guys went through a Jack in the Box drive-thru with mustard on a dildo.
It was a wiener schnitzel.
It was a Burger King.
Every
Yeah,
time it
it was-
changes, I thought it was a wiener schnitzel at first.
It was a wiener
You can see the balls. What kind of wiener schnitzel are you eating that has big juicy balls and a suction cup on it?
Do you remember when Jerry Rocha got so mad at you guys for calling comedians a gimmick podcast? He goes, you drove through a wiener schnitzel with mustard on a dildo.
That was a giant. That dildo is like 5 pounds. And I held it up.
Don't you,
I
Danish?
do, yeah.
I held it
Why
up.
didn't you throw it out?
Why don't you throw it out? Don't give it to me before you throw it out. I will. I'll utilize it.
You cannot utilize that. Did you see how thick that dildo was?
Can we bring it in?
Wait,
You're not
so-
allowed to show it.
You can show it. I
Oh,
think.
what?
of
Let's
course.
bring it
Aaron's
in.
like, I showed boobies a few last week. We can do whatever we want.
If you remember the Apollonia incident. So wait, what did you do with this dildo? It was like suction to the front of the car, or like
No,
No, it was in a giant hot dog bun. No, it's
small, regular bun.
It was 17 inches, and it has a suction cup at the end by the balls, so you can stick it to a wall, and then like get a running start and jump and land on it.
Yeah. I assume that suction was part like
Yeah,
to
but
the windshield or something.
we put it
but-
on a bun with mustard and ketchup, and then we drove back through the Burger King drive-thru and said, "Hey, I think you got my order wrong."
Yeah, and the lady goes, I'm not going to do that. Get out of here. And then O'Neill looks at the camera and goes, okay. Classic
She goes, "It's not funny," and I go, "It's not."
We were expecting more of an improv yes-anding background.
Was a fast food employee?
Yeah.
You showed a ketchup covered dildo.
And then mustard, with the mustard stained it
Keep
permanently.
the scene going. Keep the scene going.
Wait, we can bring it up. It's on the Instagram. Aaron, do you want to see it?
You want to see?
I do think we should pull it up. I think we should
We can
send him
play
the link.
it.
Send him the link. I think we should play it.
You want to see the dildo? I could bring it in next week for you, Aaron.
Bring in the dildo.
Aaron, you could use this thing in softball.
dildo-
It's that sturdy.
the dildo is dangerous.
Oh, Aaron's got to get up. He's
Where are you
so
going?
horny.
He's going to
gotta
play.
do
He's got to
video.
get the video jack or the audio jack.
And he's also a little horny about all the dildo talk.
jack off.
I don't think Aaron has ever been horny in this room.
in his life.
No, in this room. I think
okay.
it's fair to say that, Danish, I hate to break it to you, you have not been able to make Aaron horny.
How do you send them a link?
email?
Do you need me to show you how to do the Instagram sharing thing?
Yeah, how do you do Instagram sharing?
Where are you?
I'm on the post.
Sharing and
Okay, let's see
caring are two things we
I'm on the
strive to do.
So
That is it.
what do you do?
Okay, so scroll down a little bit more.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah. So see that arrow? Click
This?
that arrow, yeah. And then do copy link and send it to him, or just send it to him on Instagram.
Oh, copy link.
Yeah, copy link and text it to him, or just send it to him on Instagram.
I'm
send
just
it to his
gonna-
email. Send it to his email because he's doing email stuff.
I don't have my email hooked up.
All right.
I have my O'Neill the ass kicker.
Okay. So I guess that's the flaw in our plan of sharing things is that we've got old Bunker Bill over here with his burner phone and his fucking EMF deflecting hat on.
I don't hook up any of this shit, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm untraceable. I got VPNs. I got
entirely traceable. This guy does a podcast once a week.
Obama.
in Los
Obama
Angeles.
could find him.
Obama can't. Obama, I've been waiting for you to drop a drone on me, baby. Where is
Don't
it?
say it.
Where
Don't
is
say
it?
it. I come over to your
Hey,
place. sometimes.
Biden, drop.
Don't take it back.
Drop a drone on me.
He doesn't believe that. He believes that adrenochrome
Hey,
is
Trumpy
delicious.
pants. Why don't you drop a drone on me?
I'll drop the biggest drone. Drop
You'll
it
never
right,
that you,
right on your sweaty ass.
He dropped a drone on me, baby. The droners.
Yeah, droning.
Whatever happened to
on-
the Amazon delivering via drone?
They're still doing it. They're
They
still
also
working on
crash
it.
into each other sometimes, which is hilarious.
Is it
for
true?
fun?
I've been watching a lot of prison shows, and they're dropping drugs in with drones. I'm assuming that's how they're doing it.
That's crazy.
I'm assuming that is based on reality. Dropping drugs over the wall into the yard.
God, what a risk.
And they're dropping women in there
Yeah.
for conjugal visits.
Yeah, little tiny
They
women.
fly you up there. with
The movie Tiny Women?
That's what it's about. It's about drone dropping whores into a fucking prison. They just get on the guy's dicks like Tinkerbell, go up and down.
Little Women, the movie.
All right, get her out of here. Fire out. Guards are coming.
Hurry up! I have to hide her in my asshole. They're like, at 1 o'clock, be in the yard with your pants down in a boat or laying on your back. We're gonna lower a woman down.
We'll lower a tiny little woman on
She's gonna fuck you for 10 seconds, and then we're gonna pull her away. Dude, that would
And I'd
be.
like to fuck.
Can you imagine? You have a helicopter. You lower someone down.
on a truck.
The helicopter goes up and down on your dick. It would have to go up this if it goes too much.
I know. That's what
that
The
would be
Borrowers
great.
was about. It was about the tiny miniaturized.
Here it
people.
is.
All right, here we go. Let's
There, do we have sound?
yeah.
There's no sound on it.
No, there is.
Click that.
This video has no sound.
What?
You fucking way. Okay, well we see the get the fuck out of
Hold
here.
on, I'll play the
You have a
sound.
neck brace too.
Hold on, I'll play the sound via here.
You have to sync it up.
This video has no sound. They banned it.
Shadow banning.
No
Shadow
way,
sounded-
dude.
Master of technology.
No, none of these have sound. None of the old ones have sound.
They probably thought you guys didn't get enough clearance.
Clarence.
What are you talking about?
You didn't get enough
Dude,
forms.
Fuck
signed.
that, man.
I blame John Little.
No, they turned the sound off.
Why? Were you playing Pretty Woman in the background?
They said
I don't-
sound off. Like
those
you
were
got up
posted
there.
years ago, so I'm sure they've gone back and like manicured everything, curated it.
Yeah, true.
I blame the Chinese.
Why wouldn't it have sound? Because it did have sound originally.
Well, can you give us a little sampling of what it would have
Yeah,
sounded
it goes like this. Hey, so I wanted to.
That's not funny.
My order guy was wrong.
No, we're not doing that. That's not funny.
What's not funny?
What you're doing, just go ahead and get out of here.
What am
That's
I
not
doing?
funny.
I just want to get my order right.
No, please drive through.
So I can't
That's what they
get. I
did.
can't get my money back. No, there was a little bit of resistance on our part.
I
It's
got
like,
this in my kid's Happy Meal.
Oh, that's even worse.
How would you did so big?
But we should have a kid hold it out the window and go, I got this in my hand.
They would call the police. Then.
Like, we're not doing this.
You can't. A kid can hold a dildo.
No, they can't.
A child can't hold a dildo.
I don't want to do. I'll tell you this. I don't want to Google can a kid hold a dildo. Okay.
In some countries.
By the way,
In Germany.
you could rent a kid, dude. These babies. I watch these shows. They have babies. These babies are like a month old. Where the fuck do you get a baby that's a month old? There's some agent out there
They
whose
slather 'em.
sole job is he's a baby wrangler.
Yeah, that's true.
And they put like shit on. Dude, I talked to this chick. She was she did an HBO show. She's an actress chick I know. She had a scene where she was like naked and they had to have the baby breastfeed, so they put a fake tit on her.
Yeah, yeah.
And had the baby nurse her. This is a real child.
I know.
Then they slather
crazy.
them up with the fake
Yeah.
The fake embryonic fluid.
blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Let's
this,
get some of that jelly on
these
there.
babies,
Slather them.
they look like they're 2 months old.
And the mom's
Yeah.
like, great job. Still healing from the pregnant. Delivering the baby.
This is how I'm paying for my baby. You're gonna be a good doctor.
But how do you even sign your baby up? Who
I don't
recruits
know.
your baby?
I will say this: my commercial agent, when she found out I was having a baby, immediately was like, "We gotta get that baby in commercials."
And you're like, I agree.
We didn't.
You're like,
We didn't do it.
this baby's not getting any work.
We didn't do it.
No, that would be insane. By the way, you have to hold. Like she said, this other woman, there was 2 babies on set. One of the babies, this lady was carrying over rocks, and she almost slipped and fell. And then the mom goes, I don't want that lady carrying my baby anymore.
Like, well, she has to. It's her scene.
Yeah. So this is insane.
Sometimes
By the way,
I
they're
see
holding.
kids-
They pass them to people. I go, every time I watch it, I go, someone's going to drop this fucking baby.
Why can't they just use fake babies except for close-ups, dude?
What about the kid in the rehearsal who like gets attached to Nathan because he has no father?
Yeah, that was sad. Dude.
Yeah, there's like the lady's like the kid kept what did he kept like referring to himself as the character name or something? She's like, no, you're not that anymore. You're so and so. Like the kid was confused.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh yikes!
Sad.
Good,
but true.
get that check.
Also,
Get that check for that
also
kid.
why I think that show is brilliant, but I also I do not like it.
You can't
of
handle
stuff like that?
You don't like Nathan's stuff because you can't handle the cringe.
I can't handle the cringe,
Oh, I
but
love it.
that in particular was like
My wife just
brutal.
has trouble watching it. she's like, I just can't take. It's so uncomfortable.
I can't do Curb Your Enthusiasm. I got to leave the room.
Guy goes, sorry guys. Are you guys? Tell me when you're watching the porno again because I can't watch Curb.
It's your horror.
with you.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
It just is there's certain things I just can't handle. I can't handle Scott's tots on the Office episode.
I can't watch
fucking
that
do
one
it.
either. That's a tough one.
When Jim is picking up Pam and tickling her at the dojo, and she's like, "Hey, put me down." When Meredith sees, I said, "Put me down," and then like it makes it really awkward. I can't watch it.
I think
Who?
she's scared she's gonna fart.
Who tickles who?
Okay, so they're playing with the fucking punching pad, right? And like, she's like, "I can. Do you want to read my palm or whatever?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he looks at it, and she hits him with it, and she's like, "Ugh." And then he's like, "Oh, that's it, Beasley." And he starts like wrestling with her, like gets her in like a
Jim
full
does?
Yeah.
If you look, he's got a semi.
that'd be crazy, dude. Actors with boners. If there's
That's a great show.
Actors with boners.
That's a new website.
Boner Finder is out. He's gonna find the actors who have boners during intimate
It's
scenes.
a new scripted series from HBO. Actors with boners. Hey, look at this big old heart on I have.
We know a guy who knew a guy. His lady was in the scene, and the actor, famous actor, had a big old boner.
He's dead now.
Yeah.
From a
Killing.
TV show called The Sopranos. So whoever died that was on that show.
There's a bunch of them, so it could be
I
a
know,
bunch
it
of
could
them.
be. Yeah, he had a boner and she rode it hard.
Did she really?
People were attracted to him.
People say that she put the
People say
penis in her vagina.
people say she was the life of the party.
People say
she could ride a cock or two.
Yeah, his cock was nice and hard just because he likes it.
That would be crazy.
What?
Have a
Riding
hard on in a scene.
That's the problem with you get with an actress. This is what I always say. I watch these movies with my wife, and I see the guy sucking on the tits.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary. They're sucking full nipple.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I can't believe you can
unnecessary.
get away with that.
And I go, that's not part of this. You don't need
just
that to
work.
move. That doesn't
Just
move the
work.
story along.
Just
Yeah.
work, baby.
Yeah.
And then they agree. They do it. They go, well, this is what you can do. And I was like, you see a lot more
They
now.
can grab
Women
the
not
ass.
taking off their shirts.
They can grab the ass too.
And you can see the fingers are creeping between the cheeks a
I
little.
know that's crazy.
There's
And
a
they're
new move-
sucking the tit. They're squeezing it, honking it, and then sucking it.
We're in a new era of pro dinky movies and TV.
There are more dinkies, but they're not.
Way more.
There's no hard dinkies though.
Too many dinkies.
And there's too many soft dinkies out there.
It's become too much.
I'm saying it's just crazy, like for me to expect to believe this sex scene with a sloppy soft dinky around.
But they're just showing them to show it. They're like, oh, look at
They
this
should
soft
show hard
dinky.
dinkies.
I like it. I think it's funny.
You want the hard dinky movement?
Yeah,
Whenever
like-
you see a dinky on a show, I go, oh, I like where this is going.
You just
This is
crept
funny.
up on the Kinsey meter for wanting hard dinky in your TV.
No, I
But for
think
comedy
I've said it, too.
purposes, I feel like it lightens the scene.
Yeah, it does, but I find it distracting.
But that movie you told me to watch, Sorry to Bother You.
Had a huge sloppy
I
dinky.
mean, it's
in
been
it.
out for a while. I think we could tell people what's in there, but it's got big old half men, half horse, and they have dicks down to their knees. Yeah, that came out of nowhere. What'd you think about that?
That seems right out.
I was dying. I go, holy shit!
Yeah,
this is great.
I think I started laughing like in a weird way when I saw that. That's one of Tammy's favorite movies.
That seems right up your alley. Seems
the
like
hard
Babes of
well, they weren't
Dondarrion.
hard.
Yes.
They were
The
just
guy was
soft.
in the bathroom stall. He goes, "Can I help you?" They go, "It's a horse, man." He falls on the ground. He's got a literal 2-3 foot dick.
I know. It was
flopping
crazy.
around.
He goes, "It hurts."
But to me, that was great. I was like, if you didn't have the horse dick, it wouldn't have been as an impactful
No, that's
of a
what
scene.
it makes it shocking. It makes it shocking like it should be. You know.
Yeah.
Shartner Beef Song says we should start Mr. Foreskin and report on boners and movies.
Again?
Oh, instead of Mr. Skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something tells me somebody already has it.
Okay. Google actors with boners.
If you go on DuckDuckGo and you take off the...
Yes, God, that you can get anything on DuckDuckGo.
You can get
They
anything.
say
on
Tom
DuckDuckGo.
Hanks has some of
Yeah.
the most boners per scene.
Is that true? I heard Robin Williams used to have a lot of boners.
They said he would work up the boner just to like get into the scene.
Then he'd work it off. That was his goal. He's like, I got to start the scene with a boner. By the end of this
That's
scene,
my arc.
if I still have a boner, I haven't done my job.
It's my character arc.
It's like it's getting hard, starting hard and losing. That's so crazy.
The whole movie, it slowly goes down till the very end. He has no boner.
Every
He goes,
now and then,
what an arc!
He starts soft, and then he gets hard by the end.
In
of the
Saving Private Ryan, he is.
Gets soft again. You could say that he had his own character climax.
That'd be a great acting school that teaches you that.
It teaches that's
That
what it's
method.
like. Have you ever taken the Meisner stuff, dude? They have you make out. And
Wasn't
stuff.
that
It's
James
weird.
Franco? I think James Franco had his acting class was start with a boner. Fuck.
He
Put
said,
it in one of your students' pussies.
he
Say,
said-
don't tell nobody about
He
it.
said, "Sex scene, take off
Allegedly.
the vagina protector, whatever it is, the thing that."
He would say that.
Yeah.
They would get crazy in there. Know somebody who knew somebody who was in that class, but like because all the scenes were like tackling like intimate sex scenes. So every class you go into like was literally a hardcore fuck scene, and it was like how to get comfortable. A genius way to fucking.
I was thinking of doing this other scene.
Sexually assault people.
I was going to do this monologue. No, you don't need to do that.
Oh, I've got a monologue for you. Take off your pants.
Here's the first 36 lines. Oh, yeah.
They're like, if you can do this monologue while my penis is in your mouth, you can do this monologue anywhere.
I do hate that in softcore pornos when there's real fakery afoot with the blowjobs.
But a lot of times it's actually they shoot it from a different angle, but it's a hardcore porn, but it's shot from a different angle for softcore.
I have only heard about that with one movie. It's called Vampire. And they shot it 3 different ways. One for an R release, one for an NC-17 release,
One for the 40X.
and one that's fully X.
No, but softcore porn is still X.
Yeah, but triple X shows penetration.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
triple
saying
E?
some of them are shot.
triple X?
Some of them are triple X movies shot. You have another
Is that
camera
what they do on
shoots it.
Cinemax, though? I don't think that's what
I
they
don't
do on
know, but
Cinemax.
I'm sure that because it would be a waste. You can make money twice.
They don't have the guy from Booker like actually putting his penis in people.
Have you ever seen Mumblecore
The
penis?
guy from Booker.
Yeah. 21 Jump Street spin-off series.
Booker T, the wrestler?
So you're saying he's doing softcore porn, but he's not doing regular?
Yeah, I don't think he's doing regular porn. What's that guy's name?
Because he's like, I still want to work.
What is that guy's name? He's in all the Cinemax movies.
Booker T.
His name is not
He
Booker
says,
T.
Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you. And then says something bad.
If it's a wrestling reference.
Aaron loves Booker T.
I'm going to look up his name. He has a funny name.
Booker T. Washington?
Maybe it's Booger T.
Is it Booger from Nerds?
With a T at the end, he goes, no one will know it's me.
Oh, Richard Greco.
Richard Dreyfuss?
Richard Grieco?
Yeah, Richard
This guy
Grieco.
goes, Richard. I need Richard Grieco, dude.
Richard
guy was
Grieco.
huge.
Booker. You never watched Booker?
The fuck's Booker?
It was the 21 Jump Street spin-off series.
Why would you say 21 Jump Street?
How
Start
does this
with the
guy,
original.
I thought it was like some fucking side character. How do you know Booker, but you don't know Richard Grieco?
Because I just know Booker.
Or give me the movie, the spy movie, where he has to go to Europe with his class.
Yeah, License
If
to
looks
Kill.
could kill. If looks could kill.
Listen,
Oh,
looks-
yeah.
And
And
then
it had that scary little woman in it. As the
the
bad
scorpion.
The bad.
what about Night at the Roxbury?
What's he doing Night of the Roxbury?
And I was like, Grieco!
Oh, yeah.
You know, remember the whole movie revolved around them meeting Richard Grieco.
It's been a long time since I've seen
He was
the
anorexic.
Saturday Night Live.
He had
Was
a-
he? I didn't know that.
Richie.
Look him up.
Richie Grieco.
He had an eating disorder.
I have an eating disorder, too.
Yeah, give
I
me a
eat too much.
disorder of
Give me
vegan.
disorder of fries. Give me disorder of chips.
Give me a disorder of vegan burritos.
You're ready for the Jungle Cruise with that sort of material. They're like, hey, we heard what you just said. You ever consider working at Disney?
Give me disorder of cake. Give me
Dad, hold on. Hey, take it easy with the jokes.
Big Time Tommy Jungle Cruise ride would be
I
great.
love that.
Hey,
He'd-
look at
he'd
that hippo.
he'd have his-
No, don't look at me. I'm not the hippo.
He's an old school motherfucker.
He's keeping it
Say
old
that, Tommy.
school.
Hey, take it easy.
If anyone knows Eleanor Kerrigan, tell her I miss her.
Tommy, Big Time Tommy's Jungle Cruise advice of the day.
She saw him recently, and she said it was weird between them.
Was it? Why?
He lost a couple pounds.
He acted like he didn't even know her.
Oh.
which
Now
is
she's
weird.
just some girl that he used to know.
Yeah, which
Now
is
you're
weird.
just some-
You broke
Somebody-
his heart, though, not the other way around.
She broke his fart.
His heart was broken already. From
You had to say it, huh? Because he probably did fart on top of her. How crazy is that?
Maybe.
Eleanor was just down at the mothership in Austin with Andrew Dice Man Clay.
Yeah, she just was at MGM with Jerry Rocha.
Really?
Yeah,
MGO at Brad Garrett.
yeah.
They
What
crossed paths.
about was Holtzman there?
No.
Holtzman left. He came back to L.A. the week she was there.
He goes, I don't want to be. I don't want to be in town when you're here.
I don't want to be an inconvenience.
I got to avoid that. Show me the hole, DeWitt.
I could see them getting into a fight with each other.
I want you and Holtzman to do a big comedy tour with Earl as involved too.
I don't know if I like it.
To see how long you could take.
And the whole time he brings you on stage, you drop your pants, and he's like, "Show him the hole."
Why is that a comedy act? A fat guy spread butthole? That's the start of my set?
No, that's
like,
his
here's
set.
our opener.
That's
our
his
opener.
set.
And he's gonna
Well,
open his,
people leave
and
after
he's
that.
gonna open his butthole.
Yeah, you're like, you guys,
That's
you remember the guy that opened the show? He's gonna come out and show his hole, bitch.
Then he's going to do 25 minutes of stand-up comedy.
So anyway, guys, you just start talking about your family.
No, you already go out there and perform. Then you have another guy come out. Then Holtzman. Then Holtzman brings you out.
Brian
For the
Hole.
close of the show?
Yeah, his closer is show him the hole.
Brian Hole.
He has it written on a note card on the lineup. Show him the hole.
So, honestly, I feel like it would work.
Aaron, wait, hold on. Aaron, what did you say?
I said that's the merch.
Yeah.
Show them the
Yeah,
hole.
you got to put your finger in the hole.
Wait, no, you didn't understand.
$5 to put your
He's not
finger in
saying the
hole.
merch is my butthole.
Yeah, he's saying that
Or
is the merch.
fingering.
No.
He's saying shirts with that on them.
Yeah, I know, but also $5 to put your finger in.
I have to agree to it, and I'm not letting people be eating fucking teriyaki chicken wings all night fucking finger my butthole.
It's the meat
With
and finger
nachos.
after.
Nachos would be the tough one.
So you
'cause
guys
it's
want a
spicy.
photo, or you want to put your finger in the hole?
Someone goes, I put a jalapeno around my finger. And then
Someone
I
would
stick
do
it."
that. They'd be like, "Oh, his
I
butthole
would do
burnt."
it. Then I'd beat the fuck out of your butthole.
He would wear a disguise and he rip his mask off.
I go, you got jalapeno.
Why
in
don't
your
you
butt."
go on tour and show your butthole with your beautiful, big, womanly cheeks?
It could draw more attention. Maybe too much attention.
This guy's
I
selling
don't
himself
need it.
short.
I don't need it.
Oh, yeah, you don't need it. You're like too humble. Oh, the people. You flatter me. You flatter me. No one wants to see my butthole. Oh, come on, Ryan.
Yeah, it's to spread the whole tour where every comic spreads the whole. At the end of the
Beat up hoes, dude.
No, we go to
I know someone where I wouldn't trust like a whole lump of shit to not fall out of the fucking butt.
What about their underwear?
Well, that too.
No, it's a new comedy club called Cheek Splitters.
Great timing on that.
Hear more about
Buzzer
Cheek
beater.
Splitters.
Or not.
Woo! Show me that belly again. Check out our Patreon, everybody, if you haven't. You're missing out.
Patreon.com/beachcops. We've got over 200 episodes.
You forgot
on there.
www.
Dot.
dot
Go ahead. Finish it.
/beachcops.com.
Aaron spreads his hole on there.
It is definitely not Patreon.com/beachcops.com. That's the wrong web address.
What is it?
It would be patreon.com/beachcops.
I don't think so.
.org.
We can tell right now on Safari.